So you want to form a band, but you have no idea where to start. Don't worry, I got you. First, become a freelance producer that makes mid-beats and works at Guitar Center. Then, work with your client's daughter who has the voice of an American Idol winner but listens to Radiohead. Realize that it doesn't matter that you're almost you've been in 8 failed bands, you can be in one more. Watch your Guitar Center coworkers shred drums in another band. Steal him. Develop a friend crush on this random producer guy that you went to Vegas with. Steal him. You don't have money, connections, or nepotism, so you start posting on social media. Oh shit, that one went viral. That's probably a fluke. Oh hey, whoops, you need a bass player. Get DM'd by every bassist in Los Angeles, but end up picking this kid that your singer went to high school with. He rips, by the way. Record some fire songs in your garage studio, but remember that you're not a Nepo baby, so you have to post more TikTok. Oh, damn, that went viral again. It probably won't happen a 3rd time. Go viral for a 3rd time, and a 4th time, and a 5th time, until this little band called Lovejoy takes you on tour with them. Thanks, guys. Sell out your first headline show in Los Angeles the week before your first song hits 1 million streams. Plan your first full US tour opening for a band that you've looked up to for years called Remo Drive. Make sure you laugh, cry, enjoy the highs and the lows. If we can do it, so can you.
What's going on, everyone?
Let the bass go.
My name is Sonojono, where we promise the bass, the whole bass, and nothing but the bass. Happy New Year, everyone. I took a 2-week break from live streaming just to catch up on with the ongoing series of the Nordstrand bass pickups, as we are now demoing the jazz bass pickup sets that I just so happened to release earlier today on the channel, so feel free to check that out after this stream. Our main event today, if you have not already known from the thumbnail of this video, we will be looking through the new Ibanez Basses of 2024 together as we share, or yeah, we can all share our thoughts on these new Ibanez Basses, but I also do want to weigh in on my 2 cents on these new instruments. But before we get into that, go ahead and click the like button on your way in. And for those that do frequent this stream, or for those that are your first time on this stream, welcome. We normally do a market watch for these live streams every Sunday. However, we will not be going through any amazing deals on Reverb Market Watch as I'm financially recovering after the Christmas holidays.
Can't you get it through your thick skull that I'm broke? Dead, flat, stony broke. I've got $3.85 in my purse.
Yeah, your boy's pockets be empty as I'm living off ramen noodles. Which, by the way, these bowls, yeah, these bowls right here, they're really good. And I have a closet full of them too. That'll probably last me till tax season. All right. Before we get into the Ibanez sites, I do want to address that I will be at NAMM in Anaheim. I mean, wait a minute. No, I didn't mean that. I meant. Which is funny that I'm actually going after saying that I won't, just because I found out last week that there will be no Summer NAMM in 2024. Which is a bummer, because I was really hoping to do that this year and skip out on the one in Anaheim, but here we are. So as I'm mentally and physically preparing for the NAMM event, I do want to show you this thingy right here. This right here has been one of the best purchases I've ever made. These are actually one of my long tried and true iRig that I bring with me whenever I'm out and about or when I'm at a Guitar Center. If you don't feel publicly ashamed carrying this thing around your pocket at a Guitar Center and asking for an XLR cable to plug direct, that's right, direct from their bass combos, then by all means, go ham with great quality. That way you can take it home with you and be like, all right, I think I actually do like that bass that I demoed at Guitar Center, and then hope it's still there. And if it's not there, well then, I'm just joking. All right, now without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the new catalog from Ibanez, which, by the way, I did snoop a little bit of it before the live demonstration or before the live stream. So let's go ahead and open it up. And while I do that, let me go ahead and read these chats. So let's go ahead and just share this. Well, I already have it ready to go. All right. All right. So let's acknowledge the people that come in here. And yes, this was way early, way early into the live stream. So whelmed to the core by Ibanez this year. I agree. I am really looking forward to it. And of course, since I'll be at NAMM in Anaheim, I will most likely come across all of the new not signatures, obviously signatures are going to be signatures too, but new Ibanez of 2024 that I'm really looking to get my hands on. And yes, I am gassing for that new Tommen as well. I really like that. All right, and I want to know what is a Monologue Red P bass by Squier. No, so I don't have Sire anymore in my current lineup of instruments behind me. Yeah, I know. Give me the. However, Sire is going to be at NAMM in 2024. Which I'm really looking forward to meeting up with Sire at NAMM and just have a conversation with one of the sales team or any of the members there, and then see if they're willing to talk about those new Sire basses that they'd be cooking on the website before they took it down. We didn't think we noticed. Come on, Sire, we knew. They just don't want to show us yet. Yeah, so you got some explaining to do, Sire. Anyway. All right. So, yeah, honestly, we're going to go through a lot of bangers in the Ibanez lineup. Matter of fact, let's do it right now because I'm really thrilled just to see literally what we got working with here. So, going to be a little bit off center here, but let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Oh no, you don't want to look at the guitars. This is all about the bass here.
What the hell was that? Let the bass go.
All right. So we've already spoke about this signature bass from Steve DeGorgio, so we're not going to go over that. But this Gary Willis bass right here, I have some questions. I really do, mainly about this body, like the color. The color is very interesting. It's kind of like the inverted. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like one of the inverted colors that you see from the lower lines of this SR300E. You know, the ones that have like that black silver burst, like the burst out. That's what it reminds me of, like this color. So, yeah, this is very interesting. There's even more pictures here. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I think it looks cool. 9 out of 10 for me. It'll be like, all right, well, it's going to be like around the 1500 range, right? So like it's going to be expensive, but I'm not really looking forward to it. Like if you want to know my thoughts on that Gary Willis bass, well, yeah, I'm going to let this clip do it.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Yeah. Just can't do it.
Oh, the humanity.
All right, so now this was interesting. This headless bass from Ibanez right here. They finally gave it the color after it being a 5-string, and it took them 3 years. It took Ibanez 3 years to finally give us this color in a 4-string version. But hey, better late than never, right? So I'll give them a W. So yes, I do like the color very much, especially for a headless bass, which I so miss. Like before this channel, I was exclusively a headless player. I had no Squiers. I had no Fenders. Let me stop the screen for it. Believe it or not, I had no Squiers. I had no Fenders. I had no Ibanez basses other than like a Portamento way before the channel. All I had were straight up headless basses and that Portamento from Ibanez. Strictly headless. And then I guess in 2019, I started to convert into Squier because I was getting more into a pop type of scenario. Like I was surrounding myself as a session player to work with pop artists in the local Los Angeles scene. So I said, you know what? The headless is not going to be a good look, especially going into the studio, because I did get a lot of eyes from engineers looking at me like, so this is the bass. They were just like, hold up. So this is the bass you brought to the studio. I was like, yeah, this does everything. Goes to the shelf. So I have this Fender jazz bass from 1978 or 77, and I want you to play this. I think you'll like it. And I was like,
Nope.
of course, I was like maybe 24, 25 when that happened. And yeah, I never got that call. So next lesson that I would ever take in my grave is just do what people tell you to do when it comes to a music situation where you might potentially get paid to do. So yeah, that was my experience. Became a changed man after. Moving on, going back to Ibanez. But yeah, a great W for that color for sure. Now this right here, oh my gosh, when I saw this color, I was like, oh yeah, Ibanez is cooking. Yes. But I just, a little bit of me wished that it was a 4-string instead. But I mean, this color is just perfect. Give it like 4 to 5 more years for Ibanez to give us a 4-string version of this color variant. But I'm really, really loving exactly what Ibanez is doing this year when it comes to color variation and just mainly more colors. Because in 2020, when Ibanez announced these headless instruments, yeah, I was really looking forward to them. Like I really wanted the Dragon Eye burst, like the boomer burst that people call it, like this one right here. They had a 4-string version, which by the way, I can't find anywhere on Ibanez's website. Like I can't find it anywhere. I can't find it anywhere on the Ibanez website, the 4-string version, unless Ibanez doing what Ibanez does and discontinuing models every 2 to 3 years. So yeah, but I'm glad that they have a 5-string version of this. I don't think they had before. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. But that's pretty much all I got to say about, oh yeah, also, this right here. We finally have a 4-string version that is fretted than the fretless, its counterpart, its fretless counterpart from the EHB series. So yeah, this is great. I like it. This matte finish, especially in the back. Oh, yes. Take me home. Oh yeah. So I'm glad that they have a fretted version and being in roasted maple. Perfect. W straight up. Now, let me address this one right here. I want to talk about this for sure. So the specs on this, when I read it, is similar to the Ibanez Portamento that they have currently in their lineup. Now, as far as like frets, because they have the extended fret range of it being 30 frets instead of it, being like your typical 24 fret, which I'm trying to figure out here, but I know there is a video about it. I am not seeing it here, but there is a video on the Ibanez YouTube channel that says that it's a 30 frets. There it is right here, 30 fret neck, which is practically the same fret neck of the Portamento series from Ibanez. But here's one thing that I do not like. That's right. I'm actually going to say it. There is one bass from Ibanez this year that I do not like, and it's this one right here. I love everything. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the body. Like, I love these holes right here. Like, okay, hold up. That was a pause moment.
Nope.
I like these Aero Silk dynamic type holes for the bass that makes it sound semi-hollow. But what I do not like is that it's bolt-on.
What the hell was that?
So,
Hell no. To the no.
I mean, if you want, like Ibanez, hear me out. If you're going to give us a 30 fret neck, don't you not want to give us like a neck through so that way players can easily access those 30 frets as opposed to having that bolt-on neck cramping on players' fretting hand. Like, that's my big complaint. Why couldn't they do what they did with the Ibanez Portamento? Like, let me look it up right here. So, hold up. I'm actually going to look it up right now. We're doing it live.
Do it live!
Come on. Oh, wow. They want us the model number? Hell no. I am not doing that. That's a lot of work. All right. Here we go. There it is. Right here. All right. So, similar situation, 30 frets, right? But they gave us a neck through. They gave us a neck through. But not this one. Hold up. Let me just do that comparison real quick. All right. So they give us a 30 fret neck with a neck through, but not this one. Like, come on, Ibanez. Great execution, but a major L when it comes to this. Like, yeah.
I can't get jiggy with this shit!
That is my only complaint. That is my only complaint from this new Ibanez bass. All right. So we're going to go back and we're going to look at the other ones right here. Okay, so this one is very interesting. This one is the one that influenced the Fishman Fluence pickups for this new Ibanez series. I don't think Ibanez has done a Fishman pickup stock bass yet, but this is interesting. Like, I like the sound of it from what I heard in the demos, despite it sounding a little bit sterile, but I think that's Fishman pickups for you. And this one is multi-scale, so that's perfect. And okay, I already predicted it, guys. Once I saw this come out, I already knew, like, okay, this is it. I called it in my last video. And this is the video I'm going to reference here. Let me pull it up. But the video I referenced was this right here. Hold on. I apologize, everyone. I was not scripted with all of this information. But look, check it out. This right here loads. This right here. You can't see it. Okay, well, hold on. Yeah, we're doing it live.
Do it live!
Okay, come on, YouTube. Do your magic. Sorry, guys.
Do it live!
All right. So I called this out right here, right? They're going to discontinue this model. Like, they're going to discontinue it. And once I saw this right here, like the new one from Ibanez, I'm like, yeah, that's a wrap. That is a wrap. That Ibanez SRMS, it's a wrap. It's dead. So I like this. I like the color. Not sure about the pickups yet, but that is something I'm definitely going to look into when I, check out the Ibanez NAMM booth. Otherwise, yeah, it's a looker. But does it sound the way it's supposed to sound? I actually do like that neck. I think it's a matte black neck. Let's see here. A Kome body. Neck. So it's a walnut neck. All right, that's pretty good. 5-piece walnut neck at that. And it's got offset white dot inlays. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I think it's going to be it's a potential bass for sure. But yeah, I really got to check out those Fishmans because from hearing demos on YouTube, it just doesn't sound good to me. Like, I don't know. I don't see the appeal to it. But yeah, it does have that nice walnut neck finish. So for sure. All right. Now, what else do we have here? Okay, BTBs. Let's go. Let's do this one right here. Anyone a fan of BTBs in here? I think they're perfect. I think they're awesome. But I'm still looking for the ones that are like 33-inch because I really do like the feel of a 33-inch like fret size. I can't think of the name right now. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm blanking today. Let me get my water. I think. Hold up. But yeah, this is great. I like it. Next through as well, like every BTB. Love it. Oh yeah. 0 fret. There we go. So those open strings are going to sound so good. I love 0 frets, by the way. 0 frets? Hell yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to playing this one for sure. Oh yeah. All right, so I'm going to go back a little bit, talk amongst the chat here, what's going on. Heck yeah. Multi-scale. Yeah, I mean, the Gary Willis.
Bruh.
That's all I got to say. Yeah, I mean, I didn't like the video either of that Ibanez, what do they called it? The that new Ibanez fretless, the SRD 900F BTL 200 I'm sorry guys. All I gotta say is Ibanez does a great job naming their models after a lot of numbers and names and alphabets from the entire A to Z. So that's that's all I gotta say. All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess to simulate the upright feel, I can agree to that. Like, I mean, that one behind me, the SRH, even though it doesn't have like a extended fret, I do know what you mean in terms of like, oh yeah, let me just like go all the way up top instead of going under still. So I can understand that. That's valid. It's very valid. I know. Where did the BTB 4 strings go, man? Like, dude, I'm with you there. Like,
What the hell was that?
man, I missed when BTBs were like 4 strings because they just offered a lot of nice versatility for it being a BTB size and then having it being 4 string. Beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, I mean, sheesh. So, what is the model of my Squier P Bass Red? You want to buy one? Sure, I'll take a little break for this real quick. So, I have two. They're both Jaguars. One's a Squier, and the other one is a Fender made in Japan. Well, the body is made in Japan. When I bought it, the original owner had he had bought the body online, and what he did was he installed a Squier neck from a existing long scale Squier Jaguar bass and slapped it on the Jaguar body made in Japan. And a couple months ago, I came across a Talkbass listing of a damn. It was one of the Jaguar maple block necks, and the original owner wanted like 400, and I finally talked her down to 350 shipped. And so I finally got it. And once that came about, I had swapped the original neck from the Fender Jaguar made in Japan to, you know, the one that I bought from Talkbass, Talkbass with the maple block inlay. And then respectfully swapped the one from Squier that I, you know, or not swapped it, but the original neck from Squier. I ended up taking it off and replacing it with the appropriate Squier headstock or fret, or I'm sorry, with the neck. Sorry, I'm like all over the place today. And I'll just show you. So there's two here. This is the one made in Japan with the custom 3 pickup that the original owner did. And what he had done was he had already got the 3 pickups, but he didn't know how to wire it. So I ended up buying the body with already the pickups installed, and I just had to do the wiring myself, which took a very long time. And what had happened was I took it to a local Guitar Center tech that I'm really good friends with, and I gave him a run for his money because he was having a hard time as well with the whole wiring schematic with this one. And so I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. And this is the Squier one that I'm actually building. So let me move this away. But this one right here, this is a actual Squier bass that you can find pretty cheap used for around like under $200 used at the market. And yeah, this was the neck that the Jaguar bass with the 3 pickups had. This was the neck, and I took it off and replaced and put it with this one, and sold the original neck that was on these Squier special Jaguar basses. I'm actually looking forward to building this, hopefully sometime this month or next month, because I know it's going to be busy with me prepping for NAMM. But I do want to put out a video of this for sure, because I really like this body shape, and I really am looking forward to trying out the dark glass tone capsule preamp on this with the PJ bass. And of course, I need to look into getting a hum canceling bridge pickup, because I don't want any hum at all. Hence the copper shielding that I did, which is a poor man's job of it, but I'm going to redo it and fix it up when I have the time, because I wanted to do it earlier today, hence why I delayed the live stream a bit. So let me put this away and get to the Ibanez Basses, because that's what everyone came in for today. So in the meantime, okay. So we're back.
Do it live!
And now we're going to share this screen again. And we're going to look at the red P bass with red pickguard. I'm sorry. That's my Squier. I'll get to the chat later. But to answer your question real quick, the red P bass with the red pickguard, that is the Squier Classic Vibe Precision bass from 2008 through 2016. That was the last time they made those instruments before they discontinued it, and Fender realized that they were making more, like Squier was making more profit out of those basses than Fender's. So look into getting the Squier Classic Vibe Fiesta Red. That's what it's called. All right. And what is good? Carolina Big. For a quick second, almost gave you a buzzer, which was not meant for that. Did not mean for that. But all right, moving on. All right, the SRs. So this is a very interesting color. This caught my eye. When I saw that, I was like, hello. That's the one. Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. This one right here. This color, I don't know, something about the burst, like the outer burst here, it gives it that gold type look. And these are one of the lower Ibanez models that are going to be very inexpensive when they hit the market. So I'm really looking forward to actually playing one of these and put my thoughts on it. I'm pretty sure it might be one of those instruments from Ibanez that are going to be like under $500 or $600, because again, we're entering a new year. And we're definitely going to be seeing some price jumps from a lot of our favorite manufacturers like Ibanez, Fender, Squier, all those, all those big corporations. But so yes, this one for sure. Like this one's a great option too. I think that's actually no, we had this before. We want something new, Ibanez. So Ibanez listened, and they're like, "All right, how's this instead?" Okay, you got me talking. Oh, yeah. And look at the back too. Oh, this is great. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm loving this one for sure. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And this is going to be an all active bass too, for sure. So that's going to be like a very interesting bass for me to recommend to someone that is barely playing bass. So, that actually might be a future upcoming video that I might starting to do. Like I might join in the wagon of, oh, like what are like the top best basses that are like for your first time, those type of videos, which yeah. Anyway, moving on. So power tap switch, yeah, this is like your basic $500, $600 Ibanez bass at best, but it shouldn't be more than 600 because that'd be criminal just for something like this. So yeah, I'm liking it. I am liking that for sure. And I think this was also another finish that they introduced in the lineup as well. Like this is one, and then the other one is this one. This one is sick. Oh, sorry. Oh man. Even the gold knobs that just matches that nice blue texture. It's beautiful. It really is. Like, I appreciate Ibanez for doing something like this for like that's under $500 because Ibanez is just really good at doing something like this for sure. But holy cow. Yeah. And then the back of it too? Hold up. This calls for another one. But yeah, I love these lower line of Ibanez basses, like these features. It's just beautiful. And don't say it is meant for metal players, because yeah, while this while the layout does look like it's something out of like a metal band, it's still pretty sick. Like I like it. Oh man, and they offer a 5-string version. Yeah, just 5 string. So only 4 and 5 strings of these SR300 lineups. And then yeah, check out this cracked out BTB that again, I'm just not I don't know. It's just
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
I don't know.
Oh, the humanity.
I mean the block inlays, this is a new one. This is new from Ibanez. I haven't seen block inlaid Ibanez basses in years. Years. We're talking about the 90s. I have not seen an Ibanez with inlays. Man. And then they're gonna watch. Definitely a $1,500 to $1,600 instrument right here. Yeah. Sorry, I can't do this. I moving on. All right, so now we get to the best part. The Tommen basses. Like this.
Let the bass go.
That's right. Dude, this right here, for sure. For sure. Hands down 100. And you know what's crazy? I'm already seeing pre-orders. I'm already seeing pre-orders of that bass. I can't point for some reason. I'm already seeing pre-orders of that bass for under $400. And, oh man, I just can't wait. $400 bass. I'm about to mod the crap out of it and make it under $800 because there are a lot of things I want to upgrade on this for sure. Like I do want to add in a passive option because these Tommen basses are straight active basses only. They're like this right here. They're like my Ibanez Mezzo basses in terms of electronics and pickups. Let me go full screen here. But this is literally a Tommen is basically a Mezzo with the electronics installed in it. Other than it being like a 32-inch scale, the Tommens I believe are long scale, 34-inch long scale. And so yeah, let me see. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's a 34-inch scale. These Tommens. While this right here is a 32-inch medium scale. But of course, the Tommens, you're getting exactly the same features that I'm holding right now in this one. And let me tell you, the electronics on these, straight up ass. I'm sorry, guys. It's not that good. Extremely noisy and not as, I mean, I could say it's versatile, but you're going to be stuck being active only. And again, these pickups, these right here are extremely loud and not articulate either. They're just loud. Think of ceramic pickups thrown in a cheap bass, kind of like the Squier video that I did with the lime green. Even though some people did like the stock pickups on the Squier, don't get me wrong. It's just not my flavor. It's not my taste. But yeah, I definitely want to upgrade that Tommen bass because I can see myself playing this bass. Like I can see myself playing this one a lot. And yeah, we don't want that. I don't want that color. And you know what's funny? They call it the iced Americano burst. Like, hold up. Like seriously?
Bruh.
Just call it sunburst. That's really what it's called. Just no. So that's all I got to say about that. But the Tommen basses, I am digging a lot for Ibanez this year. Yep. And oh, I guess they got like a new Artcore bass. That's cool. I might actually look into this surprisingly not like, or surprisingly, I wouldn't mind looking into this. I'll have this be my dedicated, like, old school Hofner type bass, where it's like, all right, I'm gonna play nothing but Beatles songs and just track a bunch of like 50s and not 50s, but 60s and Motown, that type of music. But it's cool. I'm glad that they're bringing this back because the last time I've seen an Artcore, it's like 2014, 2015. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But oh yeah, so man, Ibanez. I mean, despite my top 3 best and worst take that I did for my 2023 wrap up, yeah, I did throw Ibanez under the bus for that Aurora Borealis bass. But I mean, like stuff like that, I'm surprised it went through quality control and was like, yeah, we're good to go. So yeah, I got burned, but it doesn't mean I still hate Ibanez. I think Ibanez is an amazing company, especially for the most best bang for your buck, the most affordable basses you can get into, especially if you're getting into bass for the first time or picking up bass that you just, you know, lost touch of because life, that always happens. But I'm just glad these new offerings from Ibanez gives us an option to venture into what we're looking into this year and what we can actually get our hands on, especially when they get in the market and all that fun stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited for the new year. But let's go ahead and acknowledge the rest of the chat. And yeah, I agree. It's the Tommins for sure. I really like it. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the Squier one that you put North Strand pickup. Yep. There it is. And heck yeah, dude. I really like that gold burst. Like for the basses that I want or would like to review for the channel from Ibanez this year will definitely be the Tommen. The other one will be the SR400 with the gold burst. That one's amazing for sure. And I do want to try out the SRMS with the Fishman influence pickups. Like that's going to be amazing. And I guess if I do get my hands on the SRD 900, like the fretless one, like if I do get my hands on it, yeah, I'll definitely review that one for sure. And yeah, oh yeah, and then of course number 1, that's like priority. This one right here. This one right here. Yeah. So at NAMM this year, that is that's definitely going to be my go-to bass when I see it on like the store, or not store, but the floor of the event. Yeah, definitely going to gravitate towards it. But yeah, that should be exciting. I'm really looking forward to really getting my hands in one and trying it out. And if it becomes like a bass I really want to keep, then yeah, I'll do it. Because I do want to save up for a Ibanez Portamento because I do miss that bass a lot, and I loved playing metal songs on it. Just for some reason, it just has that nice growl. Considering those Bartolini pickups, as okay-ish as they sound, they actually work really well with the Ibanez Portamento. So, but yeah, not this one. Like, no, we gotta.
It burns.
No, we ain't trying to get involved with that for sure. That's like someone you see that you don't want to see, and you're just like, all right, well, let me just but
Nope. Oh no, here to the no.
yeah, I'm not a fan. Same with this one too. Like again, I don't know what is up, but hey, I got to give it to Ibanez for innovation for sure. But yeah, 4 basses I definitely want to look into reviewing to the channel this year. And heck yeah, 2024 is going to be a good year, especially for Ibanez. Wow, okay. It's crazy. I was not expecting for the live stream to pick up so much traction here. And thank you again, Twitch, for wow, it looks like 1100 we got going on here. Wow. And of course, all of the beautiful people here in this YouTube live stream. You know what? I did say, let's go on here. Whoa. Sorry. Something came up and I'm like, what's going on? Anyway. So, thank you guys for being in the comment section and doing what you guys do. And I did say earlier, we're not going to do reverb, but we do have a little bit of time. So you know what? Let's do it. So in the meantime,
Do it live.
I'll play you this. I'll play you a little bit of this, okay? So hang tight. And here we go.
Guys, I just got us a gig.
Oh my god, nice.
Here's the good things about it. So it pays $5, split 5 ways. So it's $1 each. It's about 2 hours from here. Yes! We play for 10 minutes. There's no PA and there's no house kit, so we got to bring everything with us. We have to guarantee 25 people to get our money though. So once we pass 25 people, we get our $5. How's that sound?
Of course, yeah, that's pretty good.
We're good? Awesome, all right, let's pack it up, throw it in a van, go drive out about 2 hours, and then we're good to go.
Awesome, is anyone going to be there?
No. Come on, guys!
All right, so it looks like I'm having technical issues on my end. So I don't think we might even do reverb tonight. Oh my gosh, hold up. Because I'm not even seeing it here. Like this website that I'm on, or browser, I should say, is bugging like crazy. And then I lost the page for the use Ibanez, or not use Ibanez, but the use pages from Reverb. But let me do some magic here. But in the meantime, click the like button, because thank you guys for sticking around. Because again, we're doing it live.
Do it live.
And this ain't a live stream if there ain't no issues here going on my end. But yes. Oh, here we go. All right. Let's do this. Share screen, share window, used. Let's go. But we got to play our anthem, because whenever we look at reverb listings on this live stream, we always play this. And hold on, let me just
Never gigged, plays like a dream. I'm practically giving it away at this price. No low ballers, I know what I got.
That's it. Oh my gosh. All right. So again, I don't know what's going on my end, but it's loading like crazy. All right, here we go. So, okay, this is very interesting. Check this out. All right, check this out. Oh, and lately I've been looking into Kiesel instruments. I don't know if you've seen my last community post, but your boy might get a Kiesel this year.
Bruh.
So that's something coming way later this year, because for some reason Kiesel takes 6 months to build their instruments, even though years ago they only took them like 2.5 months. But this is what happens when a lot of people are interested in the brand and a lot of people are wanting to build their instruments. Well, I should say their dream basses. So yeah, of course, more demand, the longer time it takes. So let's check this one out. And as we can see here, this one's got a lot of mods. We have here a Squier Precision bass. Why does it say that my session expired? What's going on here? What is going on here?
Do it live.
Okay, it went away. Interesting. I wonder what they did that for. All right, moving on. Nice. So you're getting a hot rodded Squier Classic Vibe P bass with a hip shot bridge, which this might be an unpopular opinion, but kick-ass bridges, I mean,
It burns.
I can't stand kick-ass bridges. Like, I used to own a couple of them, but they just look ugly. I'm sorry. I would much rather go for a Goto bridge. And they're a little bit cheaper than a kick-ass bridge, believe it or not, or about the same price. So this is still good value though. I'm not dissing it. I think it's great. The fact that it has a make an offer option. Absolutely. Only light signs of use. Looks to be just a played at home bass. So that's not bad. And it comes with a generic gig bag. So you're getting a good deal. I think it's perfect. Matter of fact, this is not bad. I like that. All right. Moving on. Whoa. What do we got here? $400 for a Fender. That's actually pretty good. Interesting. Is it really a Fender? Let's double. Oh, no, it's not a Fender. Okay, what's going on? Oh, did I forget to read the parentheses? This is what happens. I got baited. Not good. Sorry, that was loud, guys. I apologize. That was very loud for the sound effects. But yeah, I just got baited. We got baited, matter of fact.
Bruh.
So, okay, Fender made in Mexico. All right. I mean, I'm just, there isn't really anything interesting. This is cool. This is pretty cool. And it's a Yamaha bass. Uh-oh, we're getting the same little pop-up here. I swear. I think Reverb Police is onto me. But yeah, this is amazing. Yamaha basses, again, the most underrated basses. I might have to just do a video about that too. Which, by the way, Yamaha basses, yo, that's going to be coming up in our Nordstrom Pro. Yeah. Oh yeah. So definitely look forward to that. That's going to be coming out sometime in March or April because yeah, this month and February is going to be all over the place. Well, actually, February is going to be when the Yamaha PJ bass will make its debut with a bunch of Nordstrom pickups with it. So quite honestly, I'm looking forward to it, even though deep down inside, the Yamaha stock pickups already sound so good. So like, oh, I hate to break it to you guys. Oh, I don't know why I'm saying this because I'm already like ruining it for everyone. But no, look, the Ibanez PJ pickups just sound so good stock. But who knows? Maybe the Nordstrand's one might blow me away. They might change my mind because I haven't tried the Nordstrand's out yet. But when that time comes in February, stay tuned. But yeah, okay, not bad. I am not a big fan of that shipping. I mean, like, come on. What is going on?
Bruh.
Seriously? You're really going to charge me this much? Half of the base is literally going to go to shipping. Like, seriously?
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Anyway. That's inflation for you guys. All right, so this was really cool. Another Yamaha bass. Like, whoo, man, Yamaha is scorching in the used reverb deal market. So it's great. Oh, man. And then again, once again, another $100. What is going on with everyone? And I get it. It's expensive. But, I mean, deep down inside, as a reverb seller myself, doesn't cost $100 to ship a bass. It's like $75 at most, or like $90. But like, seriously, I get it. People want to make extra from their shipping, but like, Reverb takes it away anyway. So like, again, but yeah, actually, don't let Reverb know because
Bruh.
all right. Anyway, this is beautiful. I love it. I love this color. The 434s are my favorites. I do want to try out the 734s, which was actually one of the first Yamaha basses I got introduced 2 years ago and just fell in love with the brand ever since. So I do definitely want to keep that 434 with me. And find the way to come up with the funds to buy a 734 and do like a comparison, even though literally the comparison is just active versus passive. I mean, sure, it's nice to have active electronics on a PJ bass, but in reality, if you don't see yourself using the active circuit too much, the 434 is your winner all day.
Let the bass go.
So 434, great value. 500 is a solid price, just not for the shipping, but it looks like it's predicted to sell soon. So someone's got it in their carts. So I can't be complaining. Moving on. Okay. Are we about to reach the end of these listings here? Because again, oh gosh, here we go. Another ugly one. We,
it burns. Oh, it burns.
Send it.
Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Nope. Hell, no.
It was horrible. Utterly horrible.
All right, we're moving away from that because this is going to give us bad dreams tonight. Oh no, we don't want that. All right, let's acknowledge the chat. Looks like a lot of people had to say a lot of things here, so we got to catch up. And what is good? What is good? And let me move the screen. That way I can acknowledge everyone in the chats, right? I wish I had the acknowledge me clip, but I don't. It's only on my top 3 best and worst videos. So yeah. And yes, we need more block inlays. I agree. Lately, I've been having a huge fixation on block inlays. I came up with a purple jazz bass body that someone customized, and I want to buy that body off of them so bad. But I have not yet found any spare necks from a Squier or all parts, made in Mexico. Like pretty much a third or second hand company that makes basses with the block inlays. I basically wanted to match the aesthetic of a purple bass with maple block inlays. Like that's the dream. But I haven't come across any, so that's a pipe dream right now. And honestly, yeah, I wish they did make more Ibanez Tommen basses, like more offerings like they did a couple years ago where they had the Nordstrom pickups. That was amazing. That was so solid. Let me see if I can look it up. But I know what you're talking about, man. I think it was the TMB like 5000 or something. But man, I loved that bass because of the Nordstrom pickups. Like it was just beautiful. And I think there was one that was like made in Japan as well. That was like an exclusive there for Japan. And yeah, Nordstrom pickups, all that jazz. I loved it. And correct me if I'm wrong, but they also made one that was like a all natural, like ash body with the Nordstrom pickups. Again, just and no, the answer is
Nope.
I actually had to rebuy that bass because I sold it a year ago and I was regretting it. And I was like, oh, it's fine. I'll just like, it's one of those instruments that I regret selling and I'll just, I'll live without it. But with a stroke of luck, I came across a listing that was selling it for $500. And then I was like, oh, okay, I'm curious. I take a click and wouldn't you believe it? It was the same P bass I sold. The matching serial number matched the one that I sold. And I'm just like, this is perfect. So I messaged the guy. I'm like, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but this is the same guy I sold you the bass. Was wondering if you could sell it to me back, the time that you purchased it off me for that price. And he's all like, yeah, I'll do it, man. It's crazy that you wanted it back again. I was like, I miss it. And also it was because that bass is going to be my mod platform at the time for the Nordstrom pickups. So I said, okay, we exchanged infos again, got the bass. Unfortunately, he did keep the original torque pick guard. So I ended up having to buy a torque guard replacement on Amazon. And again, stroke of luck, I went to Talk Bass forums on the Squier Classic Vibe forum, and I just put it out there. Hey, if anyone has like a spare or like OG torque guard from the Fiesta Red P bass, let me know. I'll buy it off of you. And I had one person message me and he's all like, hey, I have a spare torque pick guard from my old Fiesta Red that I don't use anymore. sold it to you for like $15. So I was like, all right, cool, $15, boom. And I have the original pickguard, but I have not replaced the one that I bought from Amazon because I actually like it. Let me pull it out real quick. So this is the replacement one from Amazon. I have the OG. It's not on me currently. It's like down the hallway, so I don't want to like, do the trouble of picking it up and exiting this live stream. But yeah, it's this is the Amazon pickguard that it came with, or that it came with, but I had to buy separately, and I just liked it more than the original stock. But I still have the stock just in case I changed my mind down the line. But it's good. I think right now this has the original stock pickups again. I might not install the Nordstrands again. I'll just keep them stock for now. But in the meantime, yeah. And I'm sorry, everyone. I don't know what's going on here. I'm having a lot of technical issues. But yeah, again, pretty cool. I like it. Okay. Oh man. All right. So yeah, there we go. We were just talking about that. Man, great minds think alike. If you're still here, Jared. If you're still here. Solid man right there. But yeah, we're just talking about that. But let me actually look it up now that you actually have the model numbers, because yeah, man, I loved. Yeah, here it is. Let's go. Here it is. Oh my gosh. See this right here. I love these. I never got to play them, but they just looked so good. And again, Nordstrands, solid. But I actually have been looking at this one lately. I think it's on my watch list. But yeah, this right here, I got to give it the music. Oh yeah, absolutely. And it complements the body so well, being I believe it's translucent, because you can still see a little bit of the grain of the body here. So it's so nice. And yeah, I agree. I really don't like Ibanez discontinuing a lot of their basses. Like that's my one beef I have with Ibanez in general. Like if there's one Ibanez bass I want to own again, because I used to own it, but I stupidly, I should say, I stupidly sold it. And it's the Ibanez SR750. Let me go ahead and find older listings of when they were sold. I might be able to pull up the one that I had listed on Reverb years ago and sold it. So let me see if I can pull up that listing while it does its thing. But yeah, I did come across this a couple months ago, but the seller was being completely unrealistic about, oh, I'm going to charge you this much for a preamp that doesn't work. And I'm just like, bruh. Okay, whatever. So I moved on. But yeah, these whew, man, I just like the body wood. And yeah, I used to own it, and I foolishly sold it. So yeah, anyway. Don't know why it takes forever. This is what happens when I got okay-ish connection down here. All right, so. Ooh, okay, I'm really irritated they won't let you into trial on terrible customer service. I'm assuming that you're talking about Ibanez. I know this was way back, and I'm just barely catching up on the comment section, so I apologize. And I think you're talking about Kiesel. Yeah. Okay. So I believe I genuinely do believe in giving people a second chance. And this is Kiesel. I don't want to get into too much drama. Other than just that whole ordeal with Jeff Kiesel dealing with like a customer that didn't like a roasted maple neck on his guitar, and the way that Jeff Kiesel responded was just like, yeah, it did upset me, because I'm like, yeah, even though I'm not the customer, but imagine me being that customer, I'd be generally pissed too. And the fact that Jeff went out of his way and literally banned the guy, said, hey, don't buy any more of our instruments, because if you're going to be complaining about this, we can't do business with you. And even though for some reason, like, of course, when people heard the news, a lot of people that had already placed orders on Kiesel backed out of it, and Kiesel's business was like already almost toast. So again, when that was happening, that went down. Jeff came out with an apology video, and then now it's all hunky dory. Like everyone's all happy and rainbows. And from what I've heard, their customer service have improved over time since that ordeal, and Kiesel has been in good graces so far. So, all right. So I do believe in giving people second chance, and this will be that chance. So let's see how that goes when I do get a custom Kiesel order. But the last time I was there, this was like years ago, 2017, 2018, I did go to Kiesel in Oceanside, and I did play one of their floor models that they have, like just to try out some of them, and I was really impressed. Like I like the quality. I got no beef or quarrel with Kiesel Carvin. But yeah, 15 weeks. Yeah, yikes. I think that was the original time frame that they had originally for Kiesel orders, like custom orders. It was just only 15 weeks. I remember that. And yo, did you not hear earlier? Like I'm broke? Like
Can't you get it through your thick skull that I'm broke? Dead, flat, stony broke. I've got $3.85 in my purse.
I don't know if you saw that earlier in my video, but like I'm living off ramen now. Like even got my uncle right here. So yeah, I'm broke right now, bro. Yeah, I mean, dude, I think when I get older, I'm going to feel exactly like that. Heck yeah. That's right, dude. Yamaha BBs are awesome, and they are the high end for sure. I really look forward to, like, I actually do want to explore more into the Yamaha basses way later. Hopefully, like, I could come across their high end ranges, like the made in Japan's. But yeah, Yamaha all the way, dude. I actually want to review more Yamahas than Squier. Like, man, they just really have impressed me. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yamaha, the Billy Sheehan one. Like, I do want to try it out for sure. And purple. I wonder if you're talking about the one I brought out, the Ibanez. But yeah, I think that's what you meant. And how many bases do I have at the moment? I mean, if you're still here, Carolina Big, I think I have about 13 or 14 bases on me right now. Because this one is actually more of a personal one. The one behind me. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, this one. I had actually came across this on a Reverb listing. And believe it or not, here's a little backstory of this one. I had learned bass when I started, when I was 12 or 13 years old. This was the bass I dominantly learned on. Like I learned how to do a lot of songs with this exact bass. So when I came across this listing on Reverb for like $200, of course I bought it up, and it has a lot of sentimental, value. And I did replace the bridge with the Goto bridge, the Cosmic Black, to kind of match with the bass body, and also because the original bridge was already kind of like fucked, I guess I should say. So I apologize for that, but no, like this was more of a sentimental piece that I most likely will not review to the channel, but I do want to replace the electronics with EMGs just because it deserves it. I mean, this body alone, it craves it. It really craves it. But yeah, I think I have in total of 13 bases right now. And what P bass is good to buy? I state between Sire and Squier. I mean, if you want a P bass that is good to buy, I would definitely go with Sire. Like honestly, Squier is great because of the name brand, but I would go Sire all the way because of its quality, and you'll feel a lot more comfortable playing their necks. Like 100%. You won't get the type of quality from Sire. I mean, you won't get the type of quality you get from a Sire when you play a Squier, obviously. But for the first P bass, like if you want. Yeah. And honestly, that'd be great. Imagine if I were to own like a shop, like an actual music shop, and I just had all my basses out just to like have everyone play, by all means, I do it. However, I charge people if they break my stuff. Like if they break something, I'm holding them accountable. I'd be like, yo, I did not. All right. First off, when I see a bass player like doing all this crazy stuff, and I see like a bent string or something, I'm watching you. All right. Dude, honestly, okay, my Squier Jaguar bass, I'm going to consider that the signature Squier bass for sure in 2024, which again, I am really looking forward to completing this year. Or Fender Squier signature. Yeah. They're really good to me twice. I can only judge them on experience, and Kiesel gets my okay. Yeah, dude. Again, people are different when it comes to their experience with Kiesel, and again, you know, I haven't dealt with them personally, just heard stories, and I'm just like, dang, this sucks. But you know, I genuinely do believe in giving people a second chance, especially when they've been on the wrong, or you know, we're caught on a bad day, which everyone happens. You know, we're all human. We do come across a lot of things that may upset us when we're not feeling it that day. So of course, you know, we're all human. And again, this is where the, you know, my good graces come in, and believing people a second chance. So oh, okay. So yes. Oh, wow. Dang. Dude, here's the thing too. I love Strandberg as well. That's actually another bass I want to own. And I actually did have the pleasure to play Strandberg basses, funny enough, at the Pitbull Audio store. Yeah. Yeah. And when Strandberg was releasing their basses, and what's going on here, I'm like, a lot of things are falling around. Anyway, when I did play the Strandberg basses, I was amazed. The Endor neck that everyone talks about. Yeah, the hype is real, dudes. It is so real. I freaking love it. Let me pull it up right now because it's actually one bass I'm looking at that came up earlier. And yeah, it's beautiful. Like if I had the cash right now, I would make an offer first and then drop it. But I don't know why it's not showing the screen. Interesting. All right. Anyway, I guess it's not working for us tonight. But yeah, Strandbergs are amazing. And yeah, you do have to make an appointment from what I heard. Oh, that's so crazy. We're 5 years apart, if that makes you feel better or worse. I don't know. What's and I took a sono up with one of my. You're more than welcome to. I mean, I'm not desperate. I really am not. I'm not thirsty as well. But go ahead. Yamaha's cheap so actually slams for the price. Damn right. And I know Floof is not in the chat right now because I think he's with Bully tonight. So again. Wow. Yes, anytime. Thank you. And the P bass by Sire, should I go P5 or P7? PJ with P7. Just go straight P. That kind of sounded bad straight up. But no, just go straight up P bass. PJ, you can get the versatility, but you're going to have a little bit of the J pickup influencing the P pickup, even when you turn off the J. Just go straight P bass, and you might go back or you might not. Just depends on your experience when you sit down with the Sire, especially the P5s. Totally worth it. And yeah, I actually wouldn't mind. Pitbull audio is great. Matter of fact, most of the Nordstrand pickups I purchased from Pitbull Audio thanks to their make an offer option, which again, not only saved me money, but also saved me time because Nordstrand takes them a month and a half just to make their pickups built from scratch because Nordstrand doesn't just have pickups already made. They actually make them. So you actually have to put in the order, wait 3 to 5 or 7 weeks for them to be built before they send you an email or a phone call, depending on where notification, to tell you that it's ready to pick up or it's ready to be, delivered to you. So that takes weeks. And at the time I was like, okay, I really need to start having these pickups because I need to start shooting the film already for Nordstrand pickups. So I'm like, okay, well, yeah, like let me source online who has them. And then sure enough, Pitbull Audio already had like quite a few of them on stock. So I'm like, okay, cool. Boom, boom. I literally bought like 4 or 5 Nordstrom pickups from them and made on each one. I made an offer because I'm like, ain't no way I want to buy full price. So let me go ahead and just make an offer. And maybe like I forgot how much discounted, but it was like around 70 or 80 bucks discounted. But that's because I bought like 4 or 5 pickup sets of jazz bass pickups and P bass pickups all together. So yeah, that's yep. Nordstrand. They do take a while, even though I technically live 45 minutes away from Nordstrand from Cary in his shop. I've been to a shop before. It's really cool. Of course, in the most interesting area being in a warehouse type almost architect, but not really. It's like one of like those industrial type areas where it's like um business after business after business. Like there's always like other businesses right next to them. So it's very cool. And I think that's also the same layout um with I forgot what brand, but it's the one that Low End Lobster reviewed that had like the bomb inlays on the bass. I forgot what brand or company it was, but at the time when Low End Lobster was doing videos and I'm on his Discord channel, he did tell me straight up, "Hey, if you're gonna be around that area where that company is from, could you do a investigation for me and check out the building to see if anyone's there?" So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. So I did the mission impossible from for lobster. And yeah, no one was in the building. So I'm like, dang, that's crazy. And there was supposed to be like a whole scandal behind it because I guess that company was ripping off like a lot of buyers or players. I don't know the whole story. If you want, I'm pretty sure Low End Lobster has a video on it. So don't quote me from it. Just look it up if you are interested behind the scenes of, yeah. Again, I apologize. I don't know the brand that has the bomb sticker inlays that everyone compared to them as male genitals. So I don't know the brand, but that's awesome. That's really cool. See, that's another W for Pitbull Audio in my book. Matter of fact, I should pay them a visit when I go to Oceanside during NAMM week because I'm not even going to plan to be at NAMM all 4 days. I'm only going to be there from like Thursday and Friday, a little bit of Saturday morning, then drive from Anaheim all the way to Oceanside to the Kiesel event because my friend that's going to be performing, it's crazy that I can call him friend now, Paul Masvidal. He's going to be performing with Cynic and he's headlining the whole act at 5 p.m. So I'm like, yeah, I definitely got to go catch that. And while I'm there, I could definitely stop by at Pitbull Audio and check out what they have in stock because yeah, I haven't stepped foot in Pitbull Audio in like early 2020. No, not early 2020, like late 2021. Yeah, because that was when the whole like can now go outside and socialize with mask on. And that's the one. That's the brand. Yeah. Yeah, that's the brand that a lot of people were bashing on from like 2 years ago when Lobster was doing a lot of videos at the time. And the company is located by where the Kim Kardashian people live. I don't know what city. Again, my brain is fried. This is what happens when you have a 3-day weekend. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this live stream. I'm forgetting everything that I'm supposed to say, but no, yeah, that brand for sure. Yeah, there was a whole lot of like things behind them, which same goes for Glary. That's another company too that just a lot of people did not like, and also their business and customer service. But yeah, that company Hard Luck Kings is based. Well, they have like a quote unquote store where the Kardashians live, and I was around that area at the time because I was at the time when my grandma was still alive. She lived almost right by there, so I was like, okay, let me see what's like around that area, and then that's when there was like a Guitar Center. So like, okay, let me like travel 40 or 30 minutes away and check it out. And Guitar Center there was lame. It was lame. they didn't hardly have any used basses other than just like the ones you see normally stocked at your generic Guitar Center. So I was like, this is a bum. This is a bummer. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this stream up tonight. I might be at Bully's stream later tonight because I'm still not 100% sure, because I do want to do more editing for the Nordstrand content. And so thank you guys once again for sticking around, all 6 of you beautiful people here tonight, and all of Twitch as well. So thank you guys. Give yourselves. And once again, my name is Sonojono, where we promise the bass, the whole bass, and nothing but the bass.
Let the bass go.
I went to the...
What's up, slappers?
Wait, so is this not a guitar? Okay, so apparently it's illegal to play bass with this. This is impossible. These strings are huge.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. You guys have been requesting it, so I thought I'd give you your very first bass lesson.
I have everything plugged in. Why is it not making any noise? Oh my gosh. These frets are so wide. Ugh, this is so heavy. Okay, so how do I play a guitar solo on this? Yo, I'm starting to think I bought the wrong instrument. I hope girls find this just as attractive as playing guitar. Wait, so I can't play Wonderwall on this? I regret not starting out on guitar. So I have to play bass like this? Why? Okay, I've always wanted to play this song.
Wait. Whoa.